Welcome to another episode of Scientific Thinkers. Today we have with us two interesting guests
Me, Pragna,
and
and my neighbor Angie.
we have a guest. Hey Angie. Is it fun?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how it works?
No.
Kind of. Okay. So we have something interesting in front of us. It's called RoboSapien. What? So we'll look at the RoboSapien and we'll see what's going on inside Mr. RoboSapien. Isn't that fun?
Yes.
Yeah. We can open it. It says it has a remote control. So what's RC? It's called remote control. So there's a remote control as well. We got to see,
There.
right? Oh, you found it. Yeah. See? So there's a remote control. So we got to see that too. So do you guys want to open it?
Yeah. Yes.
Let's open it. Should I help? I want to open?
Yeah.
Okay. What?
I can take RoboSapien. Oh, it's backwards.
This is so fun.
Oh, it has the wheels and bottom.
Yeah. Okay.
In the
Does
bottom.
this thing work? I think that it needs maybe a battery or
Can
something.
I see it? Yeah.
Should we take this guy apart?
Yep. Oh, I think here it's. Oh, here it's off. Wait,
But-
its wheels became a little tough to move.
no, but it needs. Let's see if it has a battery. This is
It's
okay.
cute. It's really cool. It looks like a diamond. No, like not a diamond. Should I bring you?
What, Pragna?
Nothing. Yeah.
So we are trying to say
Probably this is like fat because like the batteries go in there.
the battery will go there. Okay. So okay. So now let's think scientifically about this Mr. Wowie. Okay. So what are the things that are scientific in this? How is it working?
Maybe if we put batteries in here, it will like move.
That's a good point. So it has its own battery pack, right? So it needs two batteries. And why do we have this guy?
I think so in here are all those things that connect to this guy.
How? I don't see any wire. Do you know how this thing works?
No.
You guys want to learn how this thing works?
Yes.
It's pretty awesome. So it's called radio frequency.
Radio frequency. What's
Yeah.
that?
It's a geek word. So
What's geek word?
so radio means, so it's a wave. So now I'm talking to you, right? But are we connected?
No.
Do you see any wire between you and me?
No.
No. So we are talking in something called voice waves. Isn't that exciting? You just yell at someone and say, "Hey, it's Angie who's yelling at me." Isn't that exciting? So we are wireless. We don't have any wire attached to us.
Maybe that's wireless.
So yeah, this is wireless. But then this guy needs to yell at this guy. So this guy needs to yell at this guy, and then this guy needs to do it.
So this is like the brain of this guy?
Um,
Or like move it. Just
So
like
in-
our brain tells us to do.
that's a very good point, though. But in our case, am I your brain?
No.
No. You have your own brain. I have my own brain. This guy has its own brain. This guy has its own brain. He just needs to yell it to this guy. And this guy needs to say, "Okay, I know what you're talking about. Let me do it." Right? As simple as that. This is making sense. No?
Not really.
So imagine this. If, say, Angie, you speak Spanish, right? I don't speak Spanish. So if you yell something in Spanish, Pragna knows a little bit of Spanish. So you guys can talk, but I have no clue what you guys are saying. Similarly, if I and Pragna talks in Hindi, then you will not know what's going on, right? So that means this guy is talking to this guy in some language that we can't understand. And it's so low that we can't even hear it. Do you hear it when you press this?
No.
No, because it's low frequency. It's a very very tiny signals. Whenever we talk to each other, we talk in signals. It's called English, right? So I say something, you know exactly what I'm saying because you also know English. That's how it works.
I think this guy, this may be
Yes.
a light bulb, and
Yes.
this may show the light.
That's a very very good
This will
point.
recognize that which one. If I press this one, it'll show red. Then it'll start moving.
You are very close. So this is called a LED.
LED light bulb.
LED light bulb, right? Have you heard about LED bulbs, right?
What's the full? What's the full?
It's called light emitting diode. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. But what happens is, say if you're looking at me, right? Pragna, can you look at Angie and say hi?
Hi.
Don't say hi, just gesture. Right? So now Angie knows that Pragna is saying hi. Now Angie, can you reply with a hi? Right? So now this is what happens in this signal, right? So it sends the top, or wherever the receiver is, I think it's at the top, it sends a signal through light to this guy and it understands what's going on. Right? So it's almost like this guy saying hi and this guy says exactly, I know what to do with that. Am I making sense now? So they can talk. They can talk through this circuit. So now let's open a bit further to see what's going on, right? So as we discussed, this guy has its own brain, right? This is its battery pack. Okay.
Why does the battery kind of look like a dime?
It's because this is a small thing, right? So you need the battery that fits into this, whichever equipment you're using. So now let's open the remote a bit and see what's going on.
Better be careful.
I think so. I need some tooling.
I think you should use like one of these because it will open it because it's very flat.
This guy? That's a good idea.
Or probably this.
Let's try. I think this is Angie. You're right. I think we can use this guy. This looks pretty cool. Wow, it works. You did a good job.
Maybe because it's sharp. And then sharp pieces.
See, we see something funky going on here.
Just do not. Is that a circuit board?
It's a circuit board. So that's the brain, right? This guy has its own brain.
Do we have to turn it upside down to see everything else? Oh, that's the LED light bulb.
Yeah. And what is these? What are these two? You know?
Those are the things. This is like, I think this is the one like thing.
These are, so if you look at this, do you see
Oh,
what
those two buttons.
makes sense?
Yeah.
These two are buttons.
Right?
Right? What this button says, the upper button says.
I think it's a signal of stop.
Go straight. Right? It says go there. What this guy says?
Turn around.
Just turn around. Just rotate. Just in this direction. So there's only two. So these are called commands, right? One command is go. I was hey, just roam around. I don't know why would someone do that. And what is this guy?
The brain.
And it's called. Do you know what it's called? It's called integrated circuit.
Integrate ID.
IC. Do you see? I see. Isn't that simple? Do you see anything? I see something. So I see and I see. It's funny. Okay, and this is the LED friend, right? So this guy, so whenever you press that button, there are two commands, and this guy just lit up, and it tells this guy's head, hey, do this.
It signals.
It signals. So if suppose we come out with we come out with something that if I blink the torch once, that means you should move. If I blink the torch twice, that means you should turn around. That's how, so all I need is a torch, right? And I can just lit you the torch, and you will do exactly what the torch is telling you to do. That's exactly what's happening. So this guy is okay. Now let's look at the other end. This is so cute.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's cute. It's kind of weird. Okay.
Here's the circus board.
Okay. So we are seeing bunch of things, right? So we are seeing this guy. What is this guy? Do you know?
That thing that slows the electricity down.
What is this guy?
The.
You want to guess?
I think it's the thing that slows its thing down.
Do you think it's a register?
Yeah. When it goes faster.
Look at here. Now can you guess what it is?
Oh, the switch.
Angie?
I think this means
right? It's a switch. So if you put it here, the battery power is not coming to the robot, so robot is not moving. When you connect these two, the robot has all the power it wants.
Oh my god.
It's so much fun.
We gotta take it to the doctor.
And the doctor said no more. Anyways, okay. So okay. So see this, Angie and Pragna. So the power is on. Now this cable, where's the power cable? Which one do you know? Can you recognize the one? It's in red, right? It's red. This cable goes where? Here, right? And what is this guy? This is another.
This is the ones that controls the power from the light because it's an LED.
You are right. So it can recognize that light that LED is sending. And what is this? It may be. I'm assuming it's a light on the eyes, maybe. Right?
It's just the light from up here.
Yeah, exactly. So this guy lights up, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll put it back and we'll try to lit it up and see how it works.
I think.
And then
let's follow the line, like so. It's
you are right.
Here,
so
and then it's going down.
So this is a good point. So Angie and Pragna made a very good point. So let's look at let's follow the lines to see how the how the electricity is flowing. Right. This is a battery. Battery says, I have a lot of power. Okay. So that's a red. Red goes here to the switch. And then the second red comes, it goes to the circuit board. What is circuit board?
Where we keep, where there's all the stuff like the brain.
Yes. That's what controls the thing, right?
Like that's where they stand.
So whenever something is not working, either circuit board is a good thing to check if it's working there. Make sense? Okay. So it goes here. There are two capacitors. There are some capacitors here, some diodes. So it has two functions. We realize. So it has two jobs. One job is this guy, just lighting it up, right? It just lights up. The other job is tires.
The tires,
right?
The gears.
So that means there has to be a motor somewhere, right? What moves a tire? A motor. So, do you want to open this guy to see what's going on?
I think I see a motor.
Do you see a motor? Careful.
It kind of looks like the head of the motor.
Okay.
It's coming out. I see it coming out. Are these the gears? They're acting as the wheels?
So, it's not coming.
No.
This guy is dancing.
Oh,
No, it's fine. It's fine.
coming,
It's fine. I think
coming.
it maybe you've
It's
already.
coming.
No, it wasn't. It's not.
It's
Okay,
not?
can I see? Oh, it was not moving. Now it's moving.
Oh.
So maybe you're just dancing on top of that screw and just not really bringing this guy up. Okay. So this guy's out. I'm sorry,
Is
Mr.
there-
Bobby.
We have to because we want to see what's scientific inside of you.
There's another guy.
I guess. This way.
I'll do it. So Angie, Pragna, can we guess what's here? So we're supposed to see motor. We're supposed to see tire.
The gear. I think
We're
there's
supposed
the
to see
line.
gear?
I think the line. These are the gears. There's another gear
Yeah.
close to that. That.
And then the thing goes. Where's the motor?
I think it's right green and then turns to white. Like
Yes.
it's green.
Yes.
I
So
think these are the.
this
things
is the
that-
motor, right? You want to further open it and see what's going on? No, we have really messed this thing up. I'll put it back. Bobby, don't worry. I'll put you back. Don't be scared. So the motor is going here. It's operating a gear here,
There's a gear
and that thing
hidden.
is moving this guy. And do you know how this guy rotates and how this guy goes straight? Those commands. Do you remember that? If you look at this one, right?
The brain.
So
The signals.
it looks weird. Okay. So how can you do this and this? You know? So
The
if-
signals and the signals go to the
True,
brain.
true. But how would so these are two tires, right? So one is this tire and the other is this tire, right? If I move both the tire in one direction, the robot will go straight. Makes sense, right? Or like this. But if one tire moves on this side and the other is moving on this side, what will happen?
It could that tire it couldn't work because one tire cannot
Try.
pick up.
Try. One guy is going on this side, one guy is going on that side. Try in this one. Try in this one. What will happen? No. So one tire is going straight. So this guy is going this direction and this guy going in this direction. Do that. See? That's how it moves. So the motor needs to be, so the motor should be able to do both the direction, back and forth, and the tire should rotate accordingly. That's it. It's as simple as that. Isn't that fun?
Mm-hmm.
And that was Mr. Bobby.
Put it back.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. I mean, it's like bye bye. At least we'll put something so the bye-bye doesn't look that bad. Oh, man. Let's put that. Okay, 1 second. This guy is coming out from the backside. Wait. Bye bye.
Bye.
See you on the next episode.
Keep thinking and be scientific.
Be scientific and keep thinking. And do you want to teach Angie your scientific thinker salute?
Maybe this.
Yes. Scientific thinkers out. Bye bye.
Bye. Share, like, subscribe, and leave us a comment if you want us to. Leave us a comment on the description if you want us to do any more videos.